I impressed upon President Trump, as I have publicly many times, the fact that imposing tariffs on steel and aluminum coming from Canada simply makes no sense. We have an incredibly well-integrated economy on steel and aluminum. The number of jobs on both sides of the border, the number of benefits on both sides of the border from the back and forth flow of aluminum, both in raw materials and manufactured goods, has been good for our growth, good for our economy. And I've impressed upon him that the 23,000 steel workers and the thousands of aluminum workers across this country are counting on me to continue to stand up for their jobs and their interest. I've made it very, very clear that moving forward with tariffs would be entirely unacceptable. Further, using the national security element as the reason for it makes no sense when Canada and the U.S. have the closest national security collaboration of any two countries in the world. We have fought and died together in multiple world wars and theaters around the world. We work together very closely on defense of North America and are very close NATO and Five Eyes allies. He was very clear that he was focused on moving forward on NAFTA and felt that if we could get a good deal on NAFTA, there would be no need for tariffs. We're going to continue to both make the case against tariffs and move forward diligently to try and improve NAFTA, as Canadians expect us to, in a way that stands up for Canadian jobs and Canadian interests.
What exactly are you going to do about this other than to simply say it's unacceptable?
Well, we're certainly going to be standing up and defending the interests of Canadian workers in the steel industry and the aluminum industry, and in industries like the auto industry, potentially significantly impacted by these tariffs if he moves forward with them. But at the same time, we know from experience that we need to wait and see what this president is actually going to do. There's many discussions on this going on in the United States right now, and we are going to make sure that we're doing everything we need to do to protect Canadian workers, and that means waiting to see what the president actually does.